Hello and welcome to my kitchen. I'm Liam. So today we are going to be making a Fairground classic. Now, you walk around the fairground and you see all these things, just candy apples and deep fried butter and, well, fudge. Well, I saw deep fried fudge yesterday, which got me thinking, fudge, something you only get when you go to Niagara Falls or to the fair. Well, not anymore. Today I am going to show you how to make fudge in your very own kitchen. Trust me, it's really easy. Now, first of all, I am going to show you exactly what you'll need, so give it a second and it will come up on the screen. I'll just give you a minute to write that down. Alright then, so first of all, what I've got here in this bowl, I've got 2 sticks of butter, 4 cups of granulated sugar, and I've got 1 can of evaporated milk. And what we're going to do is we are going to take it over to the stove and we are going to boil it. So here's what the mixture initially looks like. It's pretty solid. So what we got to do first of all is we have to heat it up. So what I'm going to do is crank this thing up to maximum, and we are going to boil this down for a little while. The temperature that you want to bring this up to on a candy thermometer is 234 degrees, or the softball stage as it's called. I have a thermometer here. Hopefully it'll work for me today, and I will see you back in a few minutes once this is boiled. So here we are, and the mixture is coming up, getting close to 234 degrees. We're just a few degrees away. So this is what it should look like. Let that water evaporate. Make sure you are using a heat-resistant stirring apparatus when completing this task. Just let that sit for a minute. There's our thermometer. We're getting close. Give it another minute or two, and then we'll be all good to go. Alright, so we're at 234 degrees. Now what we're going to do is we are going to dump 12 ounces of chocolate chips into the mixture. Like so. So that's approximately 1.5 cups. There we are. Let's stir that in. The heat will melt the chocolate. Ooh, yeah. Look at that. It's starting to look really good. I'll take the thermometer out now. Ooh, see how it changes color? Okay. Now, what we're also going to mix into this is we are going to mix in 1 full jar of marshmallow cream. like so. This is what it is right here. It's called fluff. And you stir the whole jar of this in. I'm just going to use another spatula to stir this in. But the whole thing goes in. I suppose you could lick the spoon afterwards if you wanted to, but that's up to you. Just want to get as much of that out as you can. Don't worry about making a mess. This one out. And then what you do is you stir this in. As you can see, it will just melt in. Oh yes. So what this essentially does is this adds some volume to it. And it also makes it creamy. As you can see, it's getting blended in there. Want to make sure it's really well blended. By the way, you should do this with the heat off, just as I'm doing. Very careful because the mixture is very hot. Okay, I think we're almost there. Okay. So let me go and prepare my pan and I will be right back. Alright, now just before I pour this into the pan, what I want to do is I just want to add a little bit of vanilla extract to this. Maybe about 2 teaspoons or so. So let's do that. Just a little free pour of vanilla. I think that's good. And let's stir that in. Stir that in well. All right. So, let me just take you over and show you my pan. Now, what I've done is I've lined a glass baking dish with some parchment paper, and what I've also done is I've buttered the sides that were just sort of exposed there, so just to make sure nothing sticks. So what we're going to do is we are going to pour this into the baking pan. I'll just set the camera over here while I do that. Yeah, we're not going to do the fancy marble slab or anything like that. Unfortunately, I don't have a marble slab here, so this works just fine. So pour that all in there. Just scrape all the sides, the bottom of the pot. Alright, almost there. We're almost there. Alright. So, next what we're going to do is we're just going to let this sit for a few hours until it is cooled, and then I will see you back. Alright, so fast forward a few hours. Here's our fudge. It has set up, and it is ready to be removed from the pan and cut. So, we will do that. So first things first, what I need is a knife to loosen the edges around the buttered side. We're just gonna gently scrape those. Okay. And the rest, of course, is covered with parchment paper. So what we'll do is we will just simply pull those up very, very gently. Okay. And if you find it is easier, go ahead and get out a trusty spatula if you are more comfortable doing that, just to loosen the sides away. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay out a sill pat. And what I'm going to do here is just simply tip this out very carefully onto the sill pad. There we go. There we go. Just throw that away. And so what you'll want to do at this point is you'll just want to cut this into strips or squares or whatever floats your boat. Just be gentle not to cut the sill pat. Okay. So here we're just going to cut it into strips and then we'll cut it into squares after. Just a couple. I'll leave the rest as it is. Okay. And then what we'll do is we'll just cut a couple of squares out of it. I'll just take this one and give it a try. That is absolutely heavenly. Just like from the fair. Or Niagara Falls, for that matter. So, thank you for coming in, and have a great day.